Hello, this is Silvana with AllServiceNow Learning. Today we will be covering SLAs, and if you would like to see more content like this, please don't forget to subscribe. So, to jump right into it, I have a health and safety record that we'll be working out of, and in this case, what we're going to be doing is applying the SLA if the category is emergency and if there's an assigned to and also no assigned tos. I have pulled in the task SLA related list, and how that happened for this specific record is I would go to the hamburger menu, configure related lists, and then you would just move the task SLA related list over. If your record might already have this on it, just check before you do that. And to jump right into it, we would go, in order to create an SLA, we would go to SLA definitions, which would be down here at the bottom. Now I have created two SLAs here, and just to save time, I will just review on how I did that. Typically, you would just go ahead and go to the new button and fill in everything that's on here. So in my case, we will just go ahead and review. I have given it a name of HSI 2-day response, and what this is we are allowing the team 2 days to respond to see who will be working on this SLA. And then we have selected response as our target. We have selected the health and safety incident record table, the table where the record will be created. This is as set as a default. I'll leave this alone. Then we would go ahead and move over here, and I am in the health and safety incident management application, but if global is your application, that's the scope you will be in. And then we have set, instead of 2 days duration, like it says here, we have actually just made it a minute so that we can test the SLA. And then later on, you can always go back and change this to 2 days. But for testing purposes, we will leave it at 1 minute. This was just as a default, left alone. We have selected a schedule from a list of schedules here, but you can go ahead and create a new schedule if you can't find the appropriate schedule for the SLA to run. And then we'll just leave the caller's time zone. For the starting conditions, we want the record to be true. We want the assigned to be empty for a response, because somebody needs to take on that record and work it. So category, we're going to set it to emergency, and the state is new, but we can take this off. We save the changes. And then okay, and then for the pause condition, if there's like an on hold field or something you would like to apply, you would apply the categories here. And then the stop condition for our case will be either if the record is false or if the category changes to something else but emergency, and then or if the assigned to is not empty anymore. That means another SLA should be triggered then. So that's for the response. Now let's go to the resolution. Our resolution record will have pretty much the same thing. It's just there will be a 15-day resolution SLA. And then we will change the target to the resolution, apply the table that we're working in, and then change this to 15 days. For our testing purposes, it's 1 minute. Set our scope or have our scope, the scope that the record that we're working in. Select our schedule from the schedules, and then for the start condition, we would make sure that the SLA starts if the record is active, if the assigned to is not empty, and if the category is emergency. So in this case, we want it to be not empty because we want somebody for a resolution. We want somebody to be working on it. We don't have anything for pause, but also for the stop SLA. When do we want to stop the resolution SLA? Is if the active is false, which means it has been resolved, or the category is not emergency. If the category is not emergency, we want it to stop, or if the assigned to is empty. So let's go ahead and save this. So if the assigned to it becomes empty again, that means the response SLA should trigger again. So let's go to health and safety incident record here. Now we'll create a new record and give it a name. Oh, is it glitching on me? Okay. And we will select the category as emergency, assigned to is empty, and let's make the record active. Okay, so now that the record is active, has a number, assigned to is empty, the category is emergency, we scroll down. So here's our HSI 2-day response. Since it's only 1 minute, we have about a few seconds to apply to it. So as you can see, if we were to refresh the page, the SLAs would run. So now let's go ahead and assign a group here, and we can assign Amy. So we can go ahead and save the record. As we can see, this one was completed and this one was started, the resolution SLA. Now if we were to refresh, we can go ahead and see what the resolution SLA is. There it is. And now if we were to remove the assigned to, let's see if we can save the record. Okay, and now this one was completed. The resolution, and then the response triggered again just because the assigned to was removed based on the condition assigned to was empty. If the assigned to was empty, it would stop the resolution SLA. So now the SLA needs to be assigned again. But if we miss the if we missed the time, the response SLA, to assign the response SLA in time, this will go red. So we can wait for that just a few more seconds until this goes red. When it goes red, then the SLA has been breached. So a report can be created based on this specific field. There we go. Where you can actually get the breached SLA percent. So that's technically it. We can just set the record to close complete, to stop all of the SLAs. And as you can see, all of the records remain here. I hope this helps, and if you have any other questions regarding the SLAs, please write in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.